League of Legends has revealed their new champion Mel from the hit series Arcane, and let me tell you, the Arcane fans are extremely excited, but your average League player is freaking the f out. And for a pretty good reason. Riot just released their dev update, telling about a lot of things coming to League of Legends in this season, one of them being Mel. And the first patch will be called 25 Season 1 Patch 1 Act 1. Yeah, I think they need to probably work on the format a little bit, not gonna lie. Before we talk about Mel though, and what kind of a mess she has already started, let's quickly look at the dev update and talk about some of the other things coming to League in 2025, because probably most people are interested in those as well. Also, if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe, I need to feed my 8 kids. But without further ado, let's get into the dev update. Riot talks about the new changes that have already hit the Rift, aka the Noxus themed season, which will need its own video just talking about how the season has started, because personally, I do enjoy the season, but it has split the room quite heavily in the community, especially the feats of strength system that probably need some tweaks in the stats. LeBlanc is confirmed to have a new look as she's getting the new VGU we saw in the season start cinematic, which, in my opinion, very good. And then in the dev update, one of the writers goes insane talking about bees.
You're a bee. I'm a bee. We're all bees working for Queen Bee Syndra.
I don't know what that was all about. They also showed the new skins that will be available in the paid Battle Pass. Those skins are Vladimir, Ezreal, and Samira. Only Elise will be obtainable completely free with the Battle Pass. Katarina, Darius, Cassiopeia, and Kiana will be getting prestige skins. And Naafiri will be getting the hot dog skin. Get it? Because she's a dog. Hot dog. Yeah, envy. Shaco will be getting his first ever legendary skin that will be a cat-themed April Fool's skin. Okay, I gotta be honest, usually the April Fool's skins are amazing, and I think the April Fool's skin's Naafiri skin also looks goofy and pretty good, but I think this might have missed the mark, honestly. Although this is still early footage of the skin and it will most likely be polished later on, but I still think it's kinda missing the sauce here. And now, some sad news for the Mordekaiser mains. The next exalted gambling skin after the Radiant Serpent set skin will indeed be a Mordekaiser skin. I can already hear the Mordekaiser mains crying, bro. I will even bet money on the fact that the skin will be based on his human form, Zan Uzal, that was shown in the Bringer of Ruin motion comic that's right now on the client. It's a pretty good comic though, like if you like lore, it's very good, very nice, very nice little thing. And if that's the case, man, I love Riot locking lore-accurate skins behind a $250 paywall. Please, Riot, don't do Lillia, man. Also, some very interesting news from the esports world. Fearless Draft will be adapted to the first split in all regions, which for the viewer experience is crazy good. And like, I've personally been waiting for this for so long. And for the non-esports watchers, Fearless Draft basically means that in a BO3 or a BO5, aka best of 3, best of 5, you cannot pick the same champion twice, which will bring more champion variety and strategies to the games. So we are not seeing K'Sante top in every single game. Also, there's gonna be a new international event called First Stand that will take place between Split 1 and MSI. This tournament will also feature the Fearless Draft I was talking about before. They also mentioned that the next Worlds will be held in China, and the 2 Worlds tournaments after that will be held in NA and then in Korea. And one of the bigger news, Arena is finally back after a small hiatus with the new Noxus themed maps and some system upgrades. Poke fun is finally back at the menu, boys. Yippee! And now finally, the reason why I wanted to make this video in the first place, Riot showed what Mel will look like as a champion in League of Legends. Yep, Mel is gonna be the 170th 70th champion, 70th English champion in League of Legends. Her in-game model looks amazing and she really feels like she just got dropped on the Rift from the popular hit series Arcane, but her looks aren't the reason why people are freaking out. Nope, it is the fact that she can do this. Yep, that looks balanced and cool. Thank you, Riot. Yep, so she can reflect projectiles. That'll for sure have no consequences at all down the line. But I mean, hey, at least she's more accurate. Riot only showed us one of the abilities in their dev update video, which was the W. And for sure not to cause chaos. Right, I know what you did. I know what you did, man. But her full kit is out now and we can watch what she actually does in the game. Mel is an AP mage and her primary role is mid lane most likely. I will still play her jungle. You cannot stop me. Her passive is called Searing Brilliance. Basically, her auto attacks and abilities stack an infinitely stacking execute threshold that then will kill her target if she ever hits that. What? These stacks will drop though if you don't damage the champion for a while. So basically, she wants longer fights even though she's a burst mage. Kinda like, I guess kinda like Silas? This Reddit post comes from Riot Emissary. Mel is a mage intended for mid and support. Mid is prioritized over support for long-term balance strategy if sacrifices between lanes must be made. She is what I've termed as delayed burst mage, through stacking up her passive with many small hits and then casting her ultimate, although a fed Mel can surely output damage quickly like any other mage. Her capacity as a support is a poke and catch mage, with damage emphasis similar to how mages like Lux, Zyra, Morgana and Zerat play the role. So basically, Mel's playstyle is that you just poke people for a while and then go full in, blah blah blah, kill. That's basically how you play the champion. And also, she has Zoe's passive on top of that, aka she deals a bit of damage after every ability. I love it. Thank you, Riot Games. Her Q is a skill shot that deals AoE damage on the target location. Pretty simple. And then we have her scary looking W. As we know, she can deflect or reflect any projectile coming at you and shooting it back at the caster. Targeted abilities will bounce straight back to the target, and skill shots will shoot back at the target where they were standing when Mel deflected the ability, so it doesn't shoot it back to the original casting location. Also, she's of course immune during that. Very nice. Mel's E is basically Nico's E in a nutshell. It's a snare when it hits the target with the middle part, and it's a slow when only the rim hits the target. And finally, we have her ultimate. Mel's ultimate is the love child of Karthus ult and Lillia ult. It only deals damage if you have applied stacks of your passive on them. The targets will take more damage depending on how many stacks of passive Mel has applied on them. And yes, the ultimate can of course execute people under that threshold. And yes, it's also global. Man, this champion for sure won't be problematic. Very nice. Teamfight potential with a high chance to completely counter the enemy champion. For sure she won't be abused in pro play when she comes out. For sure not. I gotta be honest though, personally, her W does look like a fun ability. I mean, there are 170 champions in the league right now, so it was about time we had a proper deflection or reflection ability. But I kinda don't like the fact that it's on a basic ability. It does look ridiculously broken against some champions, like especially when it has a 30-second cooldown. Yes, it has a 30-second cooldown on level 1. Yeah, I think that might need to be changed. It does have extremely funny interactions though, especially with hook champions like Blitzcrank, since his Q counts as a projectile. If Blitzcrank ever hits the hook on her with her W up, that's a goodbye to Mr. Robotman, just like he got deleted from the lore. XD. But then we have kind of the opposite. If Mel W's an incoming Nautilus hook, she will be flying towards the enemy team like Nautilus does, and yeah, you can expect what happens after that. So this champion is basically gonna be Viego 2.0, and Vandiril is gonna be making crazy bank on this one. People have had mixed feelings about the W mostly. Not really anything else in the kit has made anyone go in the streets yelling, "Oh, small indie company!" But the W does kinda do that. But again, if anything, this is going to be a fun ability to use.
And the interactions this champ has are one of the most fun interactions we have seen from any character in years. You can even make game modes just from her W in the new practice tool.
Oh! 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 No, I lost! Oh my god! Okay. Enemy team gets 1 point. Go. 1, go. Oh my god, wait! How are you winning? What?
It's gonna be a fun ability to play against? Probably not. It will have lots of counterplay potential because it also doesn't deflect for that long, probably like a 1 second or something like that. But yeah, but you can deflect as many projectiles as you want. Yeah, I kinda forgot to mention that. Whoops. But the time gate you have for that is still extremely small. Is it broken? Who knows? I, for one, will be having a field day blowing up the enemy team with their own Jinx rocket though. This ability for sure will have some wild and cool clips coming out of it when it goes live. But what do you guys think about Mel? Is she broken? Is she fun looking? Let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, that's about it. New champion. Subscribe.